So in this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about Conqueror. Before we get started though, you need to know that Conqueror is a defensive strong hero. He's also labeled as a hard hitter, and he's a heavy hero with medium difficulty. Today we're going to start off with his moves, then we're going to go into his feats, and then later we're going to get into some gameplay, and I'm going to show you some important strategies to use with Conqueror. Every hero has a lot of attack, but not every hero can mix up their lot of attacks like Conqueror can. So I can throw a lot of attack, heavy, X to unblockable. As you can see, this is an insane chain, but let's go back to the basics. So we can light. We can keep going until he stops us. It's an infinite chain. We can do the same thing, but swap in a heavy. This makes it unblockable. And when you just throw heavies, it'll just make your heavy attacks unblockable. And this is infinite. Just keep in mind you got to start off with a normal attack and then it'll be unblockable if you finish it with a heavy. Next, Conqueror has a bash. After you get a successful bash, it's a guaranteed light attack. The second one isn't guaranteed, so don't always follow up, but you can always get that initial light attack. You also have a full guard stance. This is the stance you go into where you can block in all directions. Be careful though, because you can get guard broken out of this, but you can also use this full guard to cancel your attacks. So let's throw a heavy, full guard. You can go right into the full guard and bait them for an attack. After they attack, you can press RT and you do a direct counter. But you want to keep in mind you can't do this to unblockables. You can only do this to normal attacks. When it comes to the bash, you can also do it from the sides. You can use this to maybe dodge attacks and then go into the bash. Conqueror also has a zone just like every other hero. It's just one swing. It's not really a circle attack like it used to be. And another move he has is when he unlocks from the opponent, he can run, press X, and knock people to the ground. This is very useful for Dominion or any other 4v4 mode, but just keep in mind when you do that, it will give him revenge. And you can also bash after any attack. So I'm gonna throw a light attack, X, and I'm gonna throw a heavy attack, X. Next, we're going to get into the feats. First, we have quick revive. As you can see, if you have this, you can revive your teammates pretty quick. Next, we have Juggernaut. You're slowed and gain high damage reduction, slippery and uninterruptible. So let's interrupt this guy. Let's equip our Juggernaut. As you can see, he's not swinging, but I'm pretty much uninterruptible. As you can see, he can't really stop my attacks, even out of stamina. And the next feat we have is Punch Through. It's a passive, your block damage is increased. So even if they block your attacks, you still do a good amount of damage. Next we have Uninterruptible. Your actions can't be interrupted for a short duration. So this is like Juggernaut, but you're solely uninterruptible. For Conqueror's second tier of feats, starting off we have Conqueror. How ironic. It's a passive, capture control zones faster and picked up boosts last longer. This is a feat I would use mainly in like Breach, or maybe even Elimination, just to make those boosts last longer. The next feat we have is Shield Basher. Your Shield Bashes now deal damage. We're gonna Shield Bash this guy to death if we can. There we go. The next feat is the Pugno Mortis. Throw an explosive that deals moderate damage in an area. As you can see, we can run over here. We throw a Pugno Mortis.
You captured Zone B.
Bam, he's mostly dead. And lastly, if we go over here and take some damage, we have Regeneration. And this is Conqueror's last feat. It's a passive, regenerate your health when out of combat. So let's run over here and get out of combat. As you can see, if I stay still, you'll start gaining health. And I believe this allows you to gain health a little bit quicker if you're on a zone. Oh my god. Now for the last set of feats for Conqueror, we have Body Count. Killing soldiers grants you health and stamina. And for the last set of feats, first up we have Body Count. It's a passive, killing soldiers grants you health and stamina. So as you can see, if I come over here and kill some minions, it's going to give me a little health and a little stamina, but keep in mind, you're going to be using some to kill these minions. So you won't get that much back. Next up we have the Fayette Lux. Throw a flash grenade that blinds enemies for a few seconds. This is a really nice feat to have, but keep in mind it also blinds your teammates. Next we have Heal on Block, kind of like the opposite of Shield Basher. It's a passive, blocking enemy heroes' attacks regenerates your health. Now this doesn't apply to the minions like in the past. You have to be attacked by enemy hero. A really nice counter to do with this feat is to actually go into full guard. You'll get health back and you'll also get your counter off. And lastly we have Catapult. Call a Catapult strike to deal massive damage over an area. So you want to make sure you got some distance and they're not suspective of the catapult. So as you can see, they don't know I'm about to send it. Make sure they're in the circle. We're going to send it. And even then, they still got out the way. But those are bots I have down there, so that was pretty much expected. So we've hopped into the duels to see if we can use some of these strategies with Conqueror. As you can see, we have a Highlander. I want to keep in mind that I don't want to be too aggressive with this hero I'm playing with. As you can see, he's trying to get me to jump and different stuff. But I'm going to wait till he doesn't attack, and then I'm going to go in for a bash. Oh, wow. His grab beat mine, I guess.
Done my glass. Done my glass.
No way. Wow, good fight, good fight. That was way too close.
Victory.
If he opens up so that I can bash, I get that light attack in, because it's hard to not get bashed when going against Conqueror. For example, if you dodge and then I dodge out of sync, it's going to eventually get you. I'm going to show you what I mean. If I can, without dying. Wow. 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 Oh, you messed up, bud. Oh, I shouldn't have went through with that. I should have waited, full guard, parried that, and kept it going. What am I doing? Good fight, good fight. I have to play more defensive because Highlander will just punish me if I'm way too aggressive. That's the type of character Highlander is. You have to avoid those grabs, those kicks, all that good stuff. I don't know why he keeps doing that. Why does he keep doing this? Oh no! Ooh, good fight, good fight. Way too close with Highlander. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something and learned how to play this hero. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below. With all that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next video.